Welcome, my friend. I am truly glad you are here, showing up for yourself in this quiet moment. Before we begin settling into this gentle journey together, I would love for you, when it feels easy and natural, to leave a soft comment sharing where you are listening from. Because I adore picturing this peaceful little community stretched across the world, resting together from cozy bedrooms, dim living rooms, guest rooms, hospital rooms, cabins, dorms, and tiny safe corners. As you imagine those places appearing one by one, see them as little golden lights glowing softly on a nighttime map, each one representing someone just like you, choosing to be kind to their tired mind and body tonight. You have arrived here carrying the weight, noise, and motion of your day, or your week, or perhaps many weeks layered quietly on top of each other. Maybe you feel wired and restless. Maybe you feel heavy and exhausted. Maybe you feel numb and distant, or perhaps you are not even sure how you feel. Only that you need a soft space to land. Whatever you are bringing into this moment is welcome, completely, and without judgment, and you do not have to change yourself to deserve this rest. For now, let this be a gentle sanctuary where nothing is required from you. You do not need to be productive. You do not need to be positive. You do not need to be impressive or strong or composed. You are allowed to simply be human, breathing quietly, slowly loosening your grip on the day. Begin by adjusting your body into a position that feels kind, supportive, and sustainable. You might be lying flat on your back with your legs comfortably extended and your arms resting by your sides. Or you might be curled on your side with a pillow tucked beneath your head and another between your knees. Or you might be reclined, propped up just enough to feel safe and cozy. Give yourself full permission to move, to wiggle, to shift your blanket, to fluff your pillow, to smooth the sheets, until your body quietly whispers, "Yes, this feels better." Allow your arms to rest wherever they feel most natural, perhaps with your hands resting on your belly or your chest, or loosely at your sides. Let your fingers gently uncurl, no longer gripping your phone, your thoughts, or the invisible responsibilities that tugged at you all day. Let your legs sink into support, your feet falling into a relaxed position, no longer bracing, no longer ready to move, simply resting. When you are ready, invite your awareness to land softly on your breath, like a feather settling on still water. You do not need to change anything yet. Simply notice the natural rhythm, the rise and fall, the gentle in and out that has been with you through every moment of this day. Take a slow, slightly deeper inhale through your nose, feeling cool air glide into your chest. Exhale gently through your mouth or nose, letting the air drift out in its own unhurried way. With that breath out, imagine the first thin layer of tension dissolving from your shoulders, your jaw, your forehead, and the space around your eyes. Take another soft breath in, inviting ease like a calm tide rolling toward shore. And as you exhale, feel your body sink a little more deeply into whatever is holding you, as if you are being reassured that you do not have to hold yourself up alone right now. Now we will gently move your awareness through your body, like dimming the lights room by room in a house at the end of the day. Start at the very top of your head and imagine a warm, soothing glow resting there, like a gentle hand placed with care. With each exhale, picture that glow melting slowly downward, bringing softness with it. Let that warmth spread across your scalp, loosening any tightness you did not realize you were holding there. Allow it to move over your forehead, smoothing out lines of focus, worry, and fatigue, as though someone is gently erasing the marks of a long day. The small muscles around your eyes soften. Your eyelids grow heavier in a pleasant way, and your gaze behind closed eyes becomes hazy and relaxed, like looking through soft clouds. Bring your attention to your cheeks and the bridge of your nose. Let your cheeks relax, letting go of any expression you felt you had to wear. Now notice your jaw, a place that quietly collects stress, unspoken words, and stubborn tension. With your next exhale, allow your jaw to loosen, your teeth to gently separate, and your tongue to rest comfortably in your mouth, letting this entire area say, "I am safe enough to release." Shift your awareness to your neck and throat, where so many feelings and words can get stored. Imagine a soft band of warm light wrapping gently around your throat, soothing it, letting it know there is nothing it has to hold up right now. As you exhale, feel that warmth soaking into the muscles along the sides and back of your neck, uncoiling any tightness, allowing your throat to open and relax. Now move to your shoulders, those faithful carriers of weight you often forget that you are lifting. Imagine someone kind and caring silently lifting a heavy cloak from your shoulders, removing the invisible load you never had time to put down. With your next breath out, feel your shoulders drop slightly farther from your ears, softening and widening, surrendering to the support beneath them. Let the wave of ease flow slowly down your arms. Notice your upper arms resting more heavily, supported without needing to tense. Allow that feeling to drift through your elbows, down your forearms, through your wrists, and into your hands. Your palms loosen, your fingers gently curl or stretch in whatever way feels natural, and every little muscle there receives permission to be still. Bring your awareness now to your upper back and the space along your spine. Imagine a soft cushion of warm light nestled between your shoulder blades, expanding with each inhale, softening with each exhale. Feel the muscles along your back release, like knots being patiently untied, as your body understands that it is fully supported and does not need to brace. Let that comfort flow into your chest. Feel the rise and fall of your breath, gentle and steady, like calm waves. If your heart has felt tight or heavy, imagine it being wrapped in kindness, not asked to toughen up, not asked to explain, simply held. With your exhale, let go of the idea that you must carry everything perfectly. Allow your heart to rest in this moment without solving anything. Shift your attention to your rib cage and lungs. Visualize your ribs opening subtly with each inhale, making a little more space for air to move through easily. As you exhale, imagine any stale energy, tension, or static gently flowing out, leaving your inner space clearer and calmer. Now let your awareness drift down into your stomach and abdomen, where stress often curls itself into knots. Give this area explicit permission to soften, letting your belly rise and fall naturally with your breath, without needing to hold or hide. If there is heaviness or fluttering there, imagine resting a warm hand over it and saying, "You are allowed to relax too," and feel that message sink in slowly. Invite that sense of ease into your lower back, a place that works hard to keep you upright through so much. Picture a soft cushion of support beneath it, lifting and holding, so your muscles no longer feel they must grip. With your next exhale, feel your lower back settle more deeply into the mattress, surrendering the last bits of unnecessary effort. Bring your focus to your hips, your pelvis, the base that supports your whole body as you move through your days. Imagine warm sand or soft moss forming perfectly beneath this area, cradling each side evenly, honoring how much these joints do for you. As you breathe out, allow your hips to feel heavier and more grounded, like they finally trust that they can let go for a while. Now travel with your awareness down through your thighs. These strong muscles deserve rest, perhaps more than they get. Envision them unraveling tension string by string, lengthening gently, resting completely against the bed or blanket beneath them. Let your awareness pool around your knees. Soften the front, the sides, the back of your knees, letting go of any subtle gripping or strain. Imagine a cool, soothing light circling each knee, easing and calming. Guide that light slowly down into your calves, which often hold the feeling of needing to move, rush, stand ready. Allow a gentle warmth to flow down from your knees all the way to your ankles, softening each muscle fiber, dissolving restlessness. With every breath out, feel your calves becoming heavier, more relaxed, more deeply at ease. Now bring your attention to your ankles, your heels, the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, and each of your toes. Imagine them wrapped in softness, cushioned and warm, finally free from the work of standing, walking, running, and balancing through your day. Let your toes spread or curl comfortably, knowing they have nothing left to do tonight. From the tips of your toes, imagine a gentle wave of calm, glowing light beginning to rise. It travels through your feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, abdomen, chest, shoulders, arms, neck, and finally to the crown of your head. As it passes, it gathers any last bits of tightness and replaces them with a soothing heaviness, like the feeling of slipping under a warm blanket that fits you perfectly. You are now resting inside a cocoon of safety and softness. The outside world still exists, but it is no longer knocking at your door. It is standing respectfully at a distance, understanding that this time belongs to you. You are allowed in this moment to step back from every role you hold, every responsibility you carry, and simply be a person who is breathing and deserving of comfort. If thoughts arise, and they likely will, there is no need to be upset with yourself. Instead, imagine each thought arriving as a small, delicate cloud drifting across the inner sky of your mind. With your exhale, picture that cloud slowly gliding to the edge of your awareness, where it lingers softly without blocking your view of the peaceful space around you. You do not need to chase it or fix it. You are allowed to let it float. If worries feel heavier than clouds, you can imagine them as tiny glowing pebbles resting beside you. One pebble for something unfinished. One pebble for something unknown. One pebble for something that made your chest feel tight today. With a gentle breath out, imagine lifting those pebbles one by one and placing them on a small tray or in a soft bowl next to your bed. They are not thrown away or ignored. They are simply set down, so your heart and mind do not have to clutch them all night. Notice your breathing again. Perhaps it has already slowed. Perhaps it is beginning to deepen. Perhaps it is simply more noticeable in a comforting way. If it feels good for you, try breathing in slowly to a soft count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for a gentle moment at the top, not holding tightly, just hovering. Then breathe out to a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat this rhythm a few times if it feels pleasant, allowing each exhale to guide you into deeper stillness. Whenever you are ready, let go of the counting and return to your natural breath, trusting that your body knows exactly what to do. You are not required to control every detail. This is your time to allow. Begin to sense the room or space around you as part of your sanctuary. Imagine the lights dim to the softest glow, or the darkness holding you like velvet. You might picture candles flickering quietly on a distant shelf, or fairy lights tracing a calm outline along the wall, or the silver suggestion of moonlight gently spilling through a window. Every element of this imagined scene exists to support your rest. If there are sounds in the background, the hum of a fan, distant traffic, a soft voice in another room, the patter of rain, allow them to become part of the lullaby of your night, rather than something you have to resist. Let each sound remind you that life continues gently beyond this moment, and that it is safe for you to step away from doing and sink into being. Remind yourself, in a quiet inner voice, that you do not have to earn rest by reaching a certain level of exhaustion or accomplishment. You are worthy of this ease simply because you exist, because your body has worked for you, because your mind has tried for you, because your heart has carried so much. Rest is not a reward, rest is a right. Let these simple truths drift through your thoughts like soft echoes. I am allowed to rest. I have done enough for today. In this moment, I am safe. I am allowed to let go. Do not force yourself to believe them all at once. Just let them sit beside you like gentle companions. As this introduction comes to rest, feel how your body has settled more deeply, how your mind has become a little quieter, how your breath has formed a soft and steady rhythm. You are standing at the doorway of a deeper journey into sleep, and there is no rush to step through. Sleep will meet you as you continue to soften. For now, stay with this feeling of being supported, of being wrapped in warmth, of being accepted exactly as you are at the end of this day. You are safe in this moment. You are held by this cocoon of calm you have created. You are allowed to rest without guilt, without pressure, and without needing to be anything other than a tired human receiving softness. From here, let yourself drift gently into the next chapter of this journey, knowing you have already taken the most important step by allowing yourself to be here. You're doing wonderful. Let those words arrive like a soft blanket being tucked around your shoulders, not as pressure to be anything more, but as a gentle recognition of everything you already are in this moment. You have shown up for yourself by being here, by giving your mind and body this chance to slow down. And even if part of you doubts it, even if another part still feels restless or unfinished, you are still doing wonderfully by choosing rest. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill only as much as feels comfortable. Feel that cool, quiet air move in, like a soft tide reaching the shore of your chest. As you exhale gently through your nose or mouth, imagine the breath carrying away a fine layer of tension, loosening your jaw, your forehead, your shoulders, and the small muscles around your eyes. There is no rush, only soft release. Your body is still resting exactly where it is, supported, safe, and allowed to be heavy. As your physical body sinks deeper into stillness, your inner world begins to awaken in a quieter way, like a gentle dream beginning to unfold at the edges of your awareness. You are not leaving yourself behind. You are guiding your attention toward a place inside you where rest feels natural and kind. Picture yourself lying in the cozy sanctuary you created earlier, a place that already feels familiar and safe. Outside, the night is calm, and the sky is painted with deep blues, soft purples, and strokes of silver. The air holds the calm of late evening, when the world has dimmed and everything loud has stepped back. Everything around you in this inner space has one purpose: to help you soften into sleep. As you rest, feeling the surface beneath you cradle every curve of your body, you notice a quiet, gentle glow above, where the ceiling or open sky seems to shimmer with tiny, patient stars. They are not sharp or cold. They glow like candle-lit fireflies, floating in slow motion, each one a tiny reminder that you are not alone in this night. The moon hangs low and kind, casting a faint path of silver light that seems to lead somewhere soothing and peaceful. You feel a sense of lightness forming just above your heart, like a soft lantern being lit within you. This light does not demand that you be cheerful or strong. It simply glows with quiet acceptance, honoring the truth of how you feel and how far you have come. With each slow inhale, the glow expands gently, and with each exhale, it sends waves of reassurance through your shoulders, your back, your stomach, and your legs. In your mind, imagine that this soft light creates a gentle doorway at the edge of your awareness, opening into a calm, expansive landscape. You do not need to rush toward it, it waits for you patiently. When you are ready, you can picture your dream self, the calm version of you that exists beneath the day, slowly rising and walking through that doorway, while your real body stays completely still, safe, and heavy where it rests. Beyond the doorway, you find yourself standing in a quiet meadow beneath the sleepy night sky. The grass beneath your bare feet feels soft and velvety, kissed with a silver sheen from the moonlight. The air is cool but comforting, wrapping around you like a soft shawl, carrying faint scents of lavender, jasmine, and gentle earth. All around you, fireflies drift lazily, glowing with muted golden light, rising and falling like the rhythm of your breath. They illuminate a winding path of smooth stones that leads away from the edge of your day and deeper into the calm of the night. The path curves through tall, swaying grass and low, whispering flowers that open only at night, their petals reflecting the starlight. You begin to walk along this path in your imagination, your steps slow, light, and free of effort. Each step you take seems to gently release one more thread of tension from your body in the real world. One step for the expectations that weighed you down. One step for the unfinished tasks that tried to follow you into the night. One step for the thoughts that told you rest had to be earned. The path accepts all of it and keeps guiding you deeper into ease. As you walk, look up and notice how the stars seem closer now, almost like they are leaning down to listen to your quiet breath. Some of them form soft shapes in the sky: an open hand, a small home with a warm window, a feather drifting downward, a heart cradled gently. These shapes are not here to test your imagination. They are here to remind you that you are safe, cared for, and held. Soon you hear the faint murmur of water, the kind of sound that instantly calms the spaces inside your chest. You follow the winding path until it brings you to the edge of a small moonlit lake, its surface completely still, reflecting the sky like a giant mirror of stars. The water is tinted with shades of silver and midnight blue, glowing faintly as if lit from within. You move close to the shore and settle down on a soft patch of moss that feels like a cushion created just for you. The ground supports you easily, giving beneath your weight just enough to cradle your body without effort. You sit or recline here in your imagination, while in reality your body remains deeply at rest in its chosen position, both versions of you aligned in the direction of sleep. Gaze into the surface of the water and notice your reflection there. You do not see failure, not enough, not too much. You see a softer version of yourself bathed in moonlight, eyes gentler, shoulders more relaxed, heart a little more open. The lake reflects you the way this moment sees you, as someone who has tried, who has carried, who has cared, and who now deserves quiet. If thoughts begin to crowd in, memories from earlier, worries about tomorrow, lingering questions, imagine that each one becomes a small leaf resting in your hands. You are not angry at these leaves, and you are not ashamed of them. They simply represent pieces of your busy mind. When you feel ready, you place them one by one onto the surface of the lake. Watch as the water accepts every leaf without resistance. Some drift gently across the surface. Some slowly spin. Some glide in straight paths toward the center. With each leaf that moves away from you, feel a little more space open inside your chest, a little more clarity inside your mind, and a little more heaviness in your limbs, the comforting kind that invites deep rest. The lake remains calm, its surface unbroken except for those slow, sleepy ripples that carry your worries away. The sky above glows with kind starlight, and the fireflies hover by your side like quiet companions who ask for nothing. You realize that for the first time in a while, nothing around you is asking you to hurry. Take another slow breath in, as if you are inhaling the stillness of the water and the softness of the night. Exhale and feel your body melting more deeply into the surface that holds it, both in this imagined meadow and in your real bed. You are safe in both spaces, allowed to surrender a little more with every breath. Beside you, near the water's edge, you notice a low, inviting resting place. It looks like a nest made of soft branches, moss, and woven stars, lined with cushions that resemble pale clouds and blankets that shimmer like early dawn. It is shaped in a gentle curve that seems designed to hold the exact outline of your resting body. You move toward this nest in your mind with slow, easy steps, feeling no urgency, only quiet knowing that this is where you are meant to rest now. As you lie down, it meets you perfectly, supporting the back of your head, the line of your neck, the span of your shoulders, the length of your spine, the weight of your hips, and the full stretch of your legs. The cushion beneath you breathes with you, rising and falling in sync with your chest. A soft blanket lifts itself in your imagination and drapes over you with infinite gentleness. It is warm enough to create safety, light enough to feel like a whisper. It smells faintly of clean linen and nighttime air, and it carries the wordless message that for the rest of the night, your only task is to rest. Allow your awareness to return to your physical body now, without losing the comfort of this nest by the lake. Notice how your real head is supported, how your neck is resting, how your shoulders lie more heavily than before. Notice how your arms feel, how your hands are no longer reaching or gripping, how your chest rises softly, how your legs lean fully into the mattress or couch beneath you. If there is any tightness left, maybe in your jaw or your chest or your belly or your lower back, imagine drawing a slow, warm breath directly into that place. See the breath arrive there as a glow, as comfort, as kindness. As you exhale, picture that spot untying itself just a little, giving way to softness. Even the smallest melt is enough. Above the nest in your inner world, the stars shift into a slow, swirling pattern, like a gentle galaxy turning only for you. The rhythm of their movement is unhurried, hypnotic, like the rocking of a cradle remembered from another lifetime. The sound of the lake remains soft and steady, water kissing the shore in a pattern that echoes the pace of your breathing. You might silently repeat to yourself in a tender inner voice, "I am allowed to rest." "I have done enough for today." "I am safe in this moment." "I can let go a little more." Let these phrases drift through your mind the way starlight drifts across the surface of the lake, without pressure, without demand, only as invitations. Your breath continues in a calm, easy rhythm now. Inhale through your nose, feeling the coolness at the tip of your nostrils and the gentle expansion in your chest. Exhale slowly, as though you are sighing away the weight of the day, sending it into the soft earth beneath you, where it can be absorbed and transformed. Every exhale brings you closer to the threshold of sleep. If another thought appears, and sometimes they do, even here, that is perfectly all right. See it as a small lantern floating above you, glowing with the worry or story it carries. With kindness, watch that lantern rise higher and higher until it becomes one more star in the sky, still existing, but no longer looming over your heart. You are not ignoring your life. You are choosing to rest so you can live it more gently tomorrow. Feel how beautifully heavy your limbs have become now. Your hands are still, your arms resting where they fell. Your legs are like warm sand, settled and unmoving, supported completely. Your head feels cradled, your eyes deeply soothed, your jaw soft. Your whole body is sending you the message that it is ready to drift. The nest by the lake, in your mind, rocks so slightly that it is almost like the idea of movement, rather than movement itself. The gentle sky wraps around you. The fireflies dim their glow to a sleepy hum. The moon hangs like a guardian above your resting form. You are held by a world that expects nothing, that celebrates your stillness, that honors your exhaustion without judgment. You are doing wonderful simply by lying here. You are doing wonderful by listening, by imagining, by breathing, by allowing the edges of the day to blur. You are doing wonderful even if sleep has not arrived yet, because this state of soft suspension, this in-between of calm awareness and slow drifting, is still rest, still healing. If drowsiness is beginning to wash through you like a warm, slow wave, you can let it spread. Let it move from your head, down your neck, across your shoulders, through your chest, along your spine, through your hips, down your legs, into your feet, as if the night itself is gently switching off the lights in each part of your body. Every place the wave touches becomes quieter, heavier, softer, ready. Know that as you move closer to sleep, this imagined lake, this nest, this sky full of kind stars will remain with you as a subtle echo, protecting your rest in the background. Know that you do not have to hold on to the story. You can let it fade and let your body take over, doing what it knows how to do when it finally feels safe enough to let go. You have created that safety for yourself simply by being here and staying. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to drift. You are doing wonderful. And as you continue to breathe softly and sink deeper into your own gentle darkness, let the night carry you the rest of the way into sleep. Now let's fly across the sleepy night sky. As those words drift through your awareness, feel them arrive not as an instruction you must work to follow, but as a gentle invitation that your tired heart can simply lean into. You are still safely where you are, your body resting, your head supported, your blanket or sheet wrapped around you or nearby, while your inner world grows softer and begins to open its wings. Take a slow, unhurried breath in through your nose, as if you are inhaling the cool hush of a peaceful twilight. Let that breath slip out through your mouth or nose in a longer, quieter exhale. And imagine that release washing down your body like a warm, calming wave, loosening the muscles in your jaw, your shoulders, your hands, and your belly. With each breath, remind yourself in a gentle inner voice that you do not have to try hard to relax. You only have to allow it to arrive in small, kind moments. Above you, in your mind's eye, the ceiling or darkness slowly begins to melt away to reveal a wide, velvety sky painted in deep indigo, midnight blue, and soft purple. Countless stars shimmer overhead, not harsh or blinding, but glowing with the soft warmth of distant lanterns, as if each one was lit to guide you into rest. A crescent moon hangs low and gentle, cradling the night like a smile that expects nothing from you, only offering quiet company as you drift. Beneath you, imagine that the surface holding your body transforms into a cloud woven of moonlight, velvet dusk, and the softest cotton. It molds itself perfectly to you, supporting the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, your spine, your hips, your legs, and your feet, as if it has studied every contour and knows exactly how to hold you. You are so deeply supported that your muscles no longer need to hold themselves up. They are allowed to gently surrender. With your next gentle inhale, sense that luminous cloud begin to float. It lifts you so slowly there is no jolt, no shock, only an easing away from the weight of the day, like a page turning softly in a well-loved book. Your physical body remains safe and still exactly where it is, while your dreaming self reclines upon this cloud, drifting up into the sleepy night sky. The world below you softens into a quilt of muted lights and kind shadows, all of it distant now, all of it able to wait. Responsibilities become tiny, resting shapes on the horizon. Conversations turn into gentle echoes that no longer tug at your thoughts. Lists and expectations fold themselves neatly and quietly out of sight. Up here, the only thing that travels with you is what is gentle, slow, and kind. The air around you is silky and still, with a barely there breeze that brushes your cheeks like a calming hand. It carries the soft scent of night-blooming jasmine, cool rain long since fallen, and a hint of lavender, each breath soothing your senses rather than stirring them. Every inhale feels like receiving comfort. Every exhale feels like releasing something heavy that you no longer need to carry into your sleep. Ahead of you, a slow, shimmering trail of light appears, stretching across the sky like a gentle river of starlight. It glows in blended hues of silver, blush gold, pale blue, and soft lilac, forming an easy, meandering path between drifting clouds. Your cloud turns naturally toward this luminous river, following it without effort, as if it has known forever that this is the way to deeper rest. You float along the glowing trail, and as you do, those closest to you begin to pulse in time with your breathing. With each inhale, they brighten ever so slightly, like they are breathing in with you. With each exhale, they soften, as if they are exhaling calm right back into you, reassuring your nervous system that it is safe to slow down. You are in beautiful rhythm with the night. If a thought from the day tries to rise up about something you said, something you did not finish, something that waits for you tomorrow, imagine that thought forming as a small, glowing feather resting beside you on the cloud. Notice it with kindness, acknowledging that it exists, that it matters, that it has weight. Then, with your next soft exhale, watch that feather catch the gentle breeze and drift away, floating higher and higher until it dissolves into the stars. You are not ignoring it. You are simply choosing not to hold it against your heart while you rest. Up ahead, the starlit path curves around a cluster of clouds that glow faintly from within, like lanterns made of mist. As you drift closer, you see that these glowing clouds form a floating archway, a doorway of light suspended in the sky, woven from moonbeams, distant galaxies, and the quiet dreams of gentle souls. Your cloud glides forward, carrying you beneath this archway, and as you pass through, the air grows even calmer, even softer, like stepping into the heart of a lullaby. On the other side, a hidden world reveals itself, resting high above the earth, nestled in the embrace of the sleepy night sky. You see a floating sanctuary made of several cloud islands connected by slender bridges of light. each island dotted with trees of silver leaves, pools that reflect the stars, and quiet nooks that glow with soft golden lanterns. This place feels like a secret space created purely for rest, a nighttime garden for your weary mind. Your cloud gently lowers onto one of the islands, its surface so velvety and warm that simply touching it with your bare feet feels soothing. You step from the cloud in your imagination, though your real body remains deeply still and anchored, and you feel an immediate sense of belonging here, as if the sky itself has welcomed you home. Nothing in this sanctuary demands anything of you. It only offers. A glowing pathway of smooth stones appears beneath your feet, each stone lit gently from within. As you walk, your steps leave faint ripples of light that slowly fade behind you, like the sky is recording your presence with gratitude. On either side of the path, tall grasses move in slow waves, shimmering with silver edges, whispering soft sounds that blend seamlessly with your deepening breaths. You pass trees whose branches are hung with soft orbs of light instead of fruit. Some glow pale blue like moonlit water, others glow warm like candlelight through frosted glass. When you look closely, you sense that each orb holds a gentle affirmation, a kind truth about rest, patience, and enoughness, waiting there quietly for whenever you might need it. You follow the path to the center of the island where there is a circular pool, shallow and perfectly still, its surface shining like a mirror made from starlight. The water glows softly from within, swirling with hues of silver, sapphire, and faint rose, like twilight distilled into liquid form. You sit down beside the pool in your imagination, and the ground beneath you is cushioned and supportive, hugging your shape as if it knows exactly how to hold you. Lean forward in your mind and look into the pool. It reflects your face, but not the way you see it in harsh light or through tired eyes. Here, your reflection looks softer, luminous, steady, and deeply human. You see not flaws or failures, but someone who has tried, someone who has cared, someone who has held so much and still chooses to seek gentle rest. This reflection is the truth this night offers you. If there are lingering thoughts that still tug at you, imagine each one becoming a tiny star resting in your open palm. You might see the star of unfinished work, the star of a conversation that did not feel resolved, the star of worry about someone you care for, the star of uncertainty about tomorrow. Hold them tenderly for a moment, honoring that they matter, and then, when you are ready, slowly lower your hand into the pool and let each star slip into its glowing water. Watch as the pool receives each star without resistance, sending out soft ripples of light that fade into stillness. The concerns, the questions, and the weight are no longer clenched in your hand or pressed behind your eyes. They are resting here in this sacred, quiet place, lovingly held so you can finally let go. With each star you release, your chest feels more open, your breathing feels deeper, your body in the real world feels heavier in that deeply comfortable way that invites sleep. As you sit by this pool, a gentle breeze moves across the island, making the lanterns sway slowly and the silver leaves rustle in a soft, rhythmic hush. The sound is soothing, like a distant ocean combined with the quiet of a library, like a space where everything important is safe, but nothing loud is allowed. You are wrapped in this sound, this glow, this feeling that you are fully allowed to rest. Close to the pool, you notice a resting nook shaped like a crescent moon, carved into the cloud itself. It is filled with plush cushions that look like folded pieces of twilight, and a blanket that appears to be woven from early dawn light and soft shadows. The shape curves protectively around one side, like a supportive arm ready to hold you through the night. Your body in this dreamscape is drawn toward that inviting nook. You slowly lie down into the crescent-shaped space, feeling it cradle the back of your head, support your neck, hold your shoulders, trace the line of your spine, and nestle your hips and legs. Every part of you finds a place that feels exactly right, without effort or adjustment. The blanket lifts softly, as though carried by a kind breeze, and settles over you with the perfect weight, warm but breathable, secure but never restricting. It smells faintly of fresh linen, gentle rain, and a happiness that does not need to perform. As it wraps around you, your muscles understand even deeper that they can finally release into complete stillness. Return your awareness for a moment to your physical body, noticing how it mirrors this sense of being held. Feel the pillow beneath your head, the softness or firmness beneath your back, the way your blanket or sheet rests against your skin. Your hands are resting, your jaw is softer, your shoulders are heavier, your legs are no longer preparing to move. They are simply existing in comfort. If any final pockets of tension remain, perhaps in your chest, your stomach, your lower back, or the space between your eyebrows, breathe gently into that place. Imagine your inhale bringing warm, glowing air directly there, like a soft light filling a small room. As you exhale, picture whatever tightness remains loosening, untying, sliding away, seeping out into the supportive surface beneath you, where it can be absorbed and released. Above you, in the floating sanctuary, the stars begin to move in slow circular patterns, like a galaxy turning at a speed designed just for relaxation. The lanterns around the island dim further, leaving only a gentle halo of light that soothes instead of stimulates. You can hear the quiet, steady sound of the pool, like a low lullaby sung in another language made only of light and water. In this space, you might choose to whisper softly to yourself within your own mind. I have done enough for today. I am allowed to rest fully. I am safe in this moment. I am held by this quiet. There is no need to prove any of these statements. You can simply let them float around you like small, kind stars. Your breathing is now slow and deep without effort. The natural rhythm of a body that is finally trusting it is safe. Each inhale draws in the softness of this dreamlike sky. Each exhale carries away another invisible piece of armor you no longer need tonight. Thoughts grow hazier, blending with images of clouds, stars, silver leaves, and moonlit water, until they are no longer sharp stories, just shapes drifting toward the edges. If a stray worry still appears, see it as a tiny lantern rising from your chest. Watch as it gently floats upward, joining the constellation of other lights above you, becoming part of a calm, distant pattern that no longer presses down on you. You are not abandoning what matters. You are allowing it to rest away from your body so that you can heal in your sleep, Feel the incredible comfort of your heaviness now. Your limbs feel weighted in the sweetest way, as though the blanket, the cloud, the island, and the sky are all working together to hold you. Your mind hovers in the tender space between waking and dreaming, no longer needing to narrate, only drifting. Your heart is wrapped in the softness of knowing that for tonight you are enough exactly as you are. The floating island sways almost imperceptibly, like a cradle in the hands of the universe. The sleepy night sky stretches endlessly around you, not empty, but filled with quiet guardianship. Everything outside this moment can wait, kindly and patiently, until the sun returns. You do not have to hold anything for anyone right now. You are doing wonderful by simply resting here. You are doing wonderful by breathing, by allowing, by not giving up on your own need for softness. You are doing wonderful even if your mind says you should be doing more, because showing up for rest is one of the bravest, kindest choices you can make. If sleep begins to rise within you like a slow, warm tide, allow it to move through you completely. Let it drift up from your toes, across your legs, through your hips, up your spine, into your shoulders, along your neck, into your face, until all that is left is peaceful darkness and quiet breath. You can surrender to it knowing that this sanctuary in the sky, this gentle cloud, this moonlit nest, will watch over you as long as you need. If you remain in this in-between place for a little while longer, simply stay wrapped in these images, this slowness, this feeling of being effortlessly cradled. There is no rush to cross the threshold into sleep. Even floating here is rest, is healing, is good enough. You are safe in this sleepy night sky. You are held by softness that does not ask anything in return. You are welcome to let go completely. That concludes this gentle journey for now, but you are always invited to stay, to drift, and to let sleep find you in its own tender time.